Welcome to a short video on how the Nazis kept control of Germany after 1934, and here with a particular focus on terror and propaganda. Propaganda, as we know, was a key element in the Nazis' rise to power as well as the consolidation and maintenance of that power. Key person we need to know about is Joseph Goebbels. He was the Minister of Propaganda. He was the person that helped Hitler write speeches, organise rallies, and he was behind a lot of the propaganda ideas. Propaganda included posters, speeches, radio broadcasts. The Nazis deliberately made the radios cheaper in Germany so that as many homes as possible could own one. By 1939, up to about 70% of German homes owned a radio. That meant that Hitler's messages could be broadcast straight into their homes, and as many people as possible would hear his messages. In 1936, in the Berlin Olympics, another opportunity for propaganda was available to the Nazis, and they tried to promote the Aryan race, the master race, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed German master race becoming the greatest and winning lots and lots of gold medals. That didn't necessarily happen. As we know, Jesse Owens in particular won 4 gold medals, the black athlete from America, and that kind of destroyed the Nazi idea about showing the world how good they were. Propaganda is a key element, the brainwashing, the indoctrination of everybody, young people, old people, workers, with the Nazi beliefs, the Nazi ways of life, traditional, anti-Jewish, Aryan race being the master race. You couldn't escape those messages. Some people call terror and propaganda the carrot and the stick. If the propaganda was kind of the carrot, what things should be like, how wonderful things were, then clearly terror is the stick. And terror was used widely across Nazi Germany to keep control. Terror because people were afraid. The whole purpose was to make people so afraid, they were so scared, they would not be able to try and speak out or act against Hitler and the Nazis. You had the SS led by Himmler, you had the secret police, the Gestapo led by Heydrich, you had the court system controlled by the Nazis, you had people so afraid of block wardens reporting them that they would only say nice things. The famous phrase of "speak through a flower" is one we associate with terror in Nazi Germany because people were afraid to speak freely. So terror, the fear of being taken away in the middle of the night, 2:30 in the morning, to a concentration camp was prevalent. People were really worried and concerned about stepping out of line because of the consequences that they were going to face. So we've got Himmler, Heydrich, the court system, all those kind of things are involved in helping Hitler make people so afraid they refused to dare to step out of line, alongside the propaganda and the brainwashing used to keep control. There's also the economy. By giving people jobs, reducing unemployment, you also keep people happier, big businesses, people get jobs back after the unemployment of 1933, so people are happy to support the Nazis and therefore they can keep control. Hopefully, using some of these ideas alongside your class notes, revision guides will help you to get a clear idea about how and why the Nazis were able to keep control using mainly propaganda and terror.